So, Dre, the way it works is you can no longer enter the transfer portal, but you can exit the transfer portal at any time.
So it was kind of like, this was the
The
deadline.
only thing that ever closes is the opening.
Your ass better be in now.
If you're in the portal, you're a free man.
Damn it. Why couldn't Zico wait another day? You know?
Yeah, that wasn't going to work out.
Tune in to the Buffs Pod for this
In
and
mere
much
minutes.
more. Mere minutes. Yes, we've been told we have the tightest of outs.
Yeah, if you just go drop your morning deuce right now, by the time you come back, Buff show's on.
So here's the thing. Ryan went long on his last podcast, so now we got to go quick on this one so he can make his next podcast on time. Everyone clear on that?
Story of my life.
I'm really disappointed that the DNVR's attempts to clone you aren't going better right now.
Dude,
It's
it's
really screwing
unbelievable.
with us. I know.
Imagine the Studio ARK and Studio BRK, the amount of pods we could get out.
I know. The latest clone has respect for Matt Rule, so we actually took him
Redo
into
the formula.
back alley and ended him right there.
It's actually
Happy
not illegal to
Monday.
kill clones yet.
No, of course. Why would it be? He's our clone. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that probably opened up a real Pandora's box. Like, throw that out at a dinner party.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
See what the in-laws think about that one.
I actually think that'd get my father-in-law going. We'd make a good 15 minutes out of that at the dinner.
Back
table.
in my day, we would kill clones.
I should write a notes app of weird conversations to start with in-laws when need to kill time.
Exactly.
Do clones have rights? Okay.
Good stuff.
Robot rights?
We're really on the pulse, you know?
We are.
We're on the pulse. What people are talking about these days, Zico, clone rights. We're on top of it.
We stay on top of everything around here.
We're about 5 seconds away getting into Star Wars at this point.
I hardly know her.
Okay. So RIP Avs. It was never to be. We knew it.
I know, and I never believed until right before Game 7. Because now the Bruins were out, and it was dang. And after that first period, I'm feeling amazing. Look, I'm proud of the boys. It's fun they're part of this little piece of Kraken history. And credit to the Kraken. They fought their asses off there.
They did, and they are a lot more deep. And I mean, they got their asses beat last night, but the puck bounced their way, and that's why you don't let teams take you to Game 7.
That first goal was an abomination.
Well, I mean, you and I have watched enough puck to know what's going to happen when you dominate a period and you don't get a goal out of it.
It's true. You
And I
leave
was
that
just
door open.
I was just praying, no, not this time. It won't happen this time, but I knew deep down it was going to happen.
I know. Goal sports can be cruel like that.
Yep. Goal sports. Man, I'm very low on goal sports right now.
Oof, I saw. That's our shared ESPN app. I got the noti.
Yeah.
Sad, bro. I'm sorry.
The wheels have officially fallen off. They might fire the interim coach.
Oh my gosh. Who's the next greatest most prominently displayed nationality on the roster after Spanish and American now? Because that's all you got at this
English.
point. I think we got to go in house.
Yep.
Find a Brit and lean into the Brits we got. It's Jack Harrison time. JHT, as they call it.
Jack
over
Harrison
there.
is the pulse of the team, legitimately. When he plays well, they play well.
We're on the pulse of what people are talking about.
I know. Okay. Nuggets, man, that game 1 was a absolute joy.
Yeah.
Being in the stadium for that game was really special because it was like Nuggets fans' magnum opus. We hit all the notes. It was so sick. I heard from a Suns fan. I was going to tweet this, but I just decided to keep it for the show.
Oh, my gosh.
I heard from a Suns fan. They've never
know.
had a worse experience as an opposing fan in a stadium.
Oh,
And
my
I've
gosh.
never
What?
been more proud of Nuggets fans.
Oh, my
great
God.
fucking job.
That's so... I'm about to tear up. Yeah. That is so nice.
I know.
What?
I know.
Can we just get T-shirts for the staff that have that quote
That
and then
quote.
like a day and like what it's from, like Suns fan on game 1.
Little like picture of Jamal Murray.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Suns fan, for saying that. That means so much.
That means a lot to us.
I'm truly touched.
I know.
Oh,
So
you
Nuggets
just made my day. Thank you.
the Nuggets played perfect, and Nuggets fans did as well.
Yeah, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. That where they really put it on them with MPJ,
Jamal Murray's
like
heat
fever
check
dream
3
stuff.
in transition. The old, I was talking about this on the Bronco show. It had a double crescendo.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So like the fans go, then calm down. Then they just bring it back. They win twice.
Was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Let's get to some big threes
Yep,
for the
let's get
Nuggets
it. Let's
Suns
get it.
tonight.
Yep.
How are you feeling about this game just in general?
I'm feeling this is an important test. You know, it was really important to set the tone in game 1 like that. And I feel they've got 1.5 more like insane shooting games in them like that. So that's
This
all
series?
right. This series. That puts you at like 2.5 dubs.
If you could
right
pick-
there, you know?
Well, I was going to say, if you could pick any game to have another insane shooting performance, would it be this one?
No, it's game 3.
Go into their house, take their souls.
The odd number games are always the most important. Game 1 to set the tone. Game 3,
It's a great point.
you know, that's hold serve. If you're the away team and you stole one at home in games 1 and 2, it's to steal a serve. If you're the home team that lost one at home in games 1 and 2, in game 5, and obviously game 7, adoy.
When you think of yourself, do you
Yeah.
think of an odd or an even number?
Oh, even through and through, my guy.
What's your favorite number?
2.
Interesting. I think I'm part of a rare breed. When I think of myself, I think of even numbers as well. But my favorite numbers are 1 and 11.
2, by the way, is supposed to be the number of clarity, and it's supposed to be an angel number as well.
Did people hear you on that?
I didn't hear him, so it might be hard for them.
2's a number of clarity.
And?
An angel number as well.
Oh, an angel number.
So it's actually
So-
protective.
Well, the Buffs were sent an angel, and he wears number 2, so that makes sense.
So true.
Okay, so I feel really good about this one. I think that people are trying to talk themselves into.
I think it's going to be a real test, but the Suns have some real things to figure out.
So what I think is that people are saying like, "Oh, it's not going to be like last game."
Well, of course, sure.
I think it is going to be like last game.
Could be just slightly different, right?
Little things here.
They
and
might
there.
not shoot 50% from 3. I could see MPJ going off.
So what I'm seeing is Jamal continues to cook.
Yeah, though I think they need to make some adjustments and might go a little too heavy on like hedging and doubling on Jamal early in those pick and rolls, which I think could really lead to Yoke feasting.
So that's what I was going to say.
Absolutely feasting.
Is I think this might be one of the first games. This might be the first game in over 2 full calendar years where Yoke benefits from not being the center of attention,
Yep.
which is an incredible thought.
Yep.
He had a layup last game, and I looked to Allie and I said, I couldn't tell you the last time Yoke got a layup because they sent too many guys at another guy.
And, you know, he wasn't the smoothest on those insane, like, offensive rebound tip-ins that he can do. Like,
a
I
rare-
just, you know, like, he wasn't perfect from 10 feet in, which that's how sick Yoke is. Like, I'm surprised anytime he misses that I think he could really go off.
Yeah. So slightly different.
Yeah.
But I think it could be a game where the Nuggets are in control for most of it.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to your big 3.
Yeah, let's go to my big 3. And while we get that graphic fired up, I'm feeling, as I said, Jamal in that pick and roll, they have to figure something out because that was too easy. I mean, both sides of the pick and roll. I think they go a little more aggressive in hedging and doubling early on Jamal, maybe go a little smaller so you have more mobility to have that movement on the pick and roll. So Jamal goes over 6.5 assists. Yoke is going to absolutely dominate
Wow, this
the boards.
is a ball knower's big 3.
And then MPJ, do you know how many points MPJ had in that last game? If you had to guess, just like
24?
It absolutely felt like an easy 20. He actually just had 10 points.
No
Yeah.
way. So
Yeah.
he had 7 in like 10 seconds and
Right.
then never.
Right. 16 and a half.
So there's 3 starters in big numbers, and it was Jamal, AG, and Yoke.
Yep. Yep. But I think MPJ, they're going to lean into him. That second unit is a massive advantage. And yeah, 16 and a half. Like, again, I think the Suns have to go a little smaller. Maybe you have to make KD help out a little more, and that means it's going to open up stuff for MPJ, who's going to hit. You can get the alt points at like 20 plus and the plus 2 hundos. That's worth a sprinkle tonight.
I felt as though
Same with AG.
Monty Williams, who I don't think is a very good coach.
Monty Willie?
Yeah. I felt as though he played too many cards in game 1 just to get smacked around.
Really?
And I just don't know how many more cards he has up his
He
sleeve.
played all the wrong cards.
I know, but I think all the cards are wrong.
They got to shoot more threes.
Like I'm not, let me just be clear. I don't think
CP3
that the
has to
series is
handle
like
the ball
over
more, man.
by any stretch of the mind.
No, of course.
But I felt like he was like, well, okay, let's put Biyombo out there and stagger Ayton so he can have minutes without Yoke out there, which I was like, what is he do? What kind of card is he playing right now? Biyombo gets smacked around, 3 fouls immediately. Okay, back to that. Then they're like playing Jock Landale?
Yeah.
I was like, what's this guy what? It's game 1.
It's why
Jock?
they're going to have to go smaller, dude. Those guys are just like, they're only good for like using up a few quick fouls, That's all they're good for. And I mean, CP3's not handling the ball enough. Like, if CP3's not running pick and rolls with like using the spacing that Book and KD give you as shooters, it's over, man.
Everyone said just put Yoke in the pick and roll. It's 0.71
over,
points
bro.
per pick and roll for the Suns in game 1.
Well, yeah, and they're not giving them those easy switches, and they're like a mid-range shooting team. They're not shooting enough threes. Like,
5
you're
threes in the first
never
half.
gonna match the Nuggets' offensive efficiency if you're just settling for mid-range jump. Never.
I think you're going to see a lot of threes from Devin Booker tonight.
Has to be, bro. It's the only way to keep up.
Yep. And probably Kevin Durant, too.
Has with Chris Paul maybe running the pick and roll, a little more spacing, and then like get it to them on the weak side, let them be that secondary ball initiator. It was too fucking easy that
Do you know how many threes Steph shot yesterday?
No, how many?
19. I
My
think he
oh
was
my.
10 of 19.
My oh my.
Okay, let's go to my big 3 here. We're running low on time.
When ball knowers talk ball,
I know. I'm so fired up. All right. Murray over 24.5.
Boom. Too easy.
Yeah.
It's too
Even
easy.
if they do what you said they're going to do,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
still going to get his.
Right, 25 seems like. Pencil it up.
Yes. Jokic over 13.5 rebounds. That's a
consensus.
consensus. And then Nuggets money line minus 170. I love that. I love getting the Nuggets money line here.
Yeah. Yep. Boom.
This is huge, man. This game is everything.
Big game. Big game.
This is one of the most underrated things about game 2 when the home team is up. If you win this game, ticket prices in Phoenix go down. Why does that matter? Because it tells you that they've lost a little piece of hope. And then, you know what happens when ticket prices go down? This is like a fact. The atmosphere lacks. The people who are there because the tickets were cheap and they're like, oh, I want to go to a Suns playoff game. But it's not a hot ticket because not everyone is like, oh man, we got to go see this. This is such a great series. Now, if you lose and it's 1-1, ticket prices go up. Now it's the hottest ticket in town. Everyone's trying to get to the game. The atmosphere goes crazy.
Look at this guy. He knows ball so good. It is a big game. I mean, just to like lean into them after laying that first crucial blow. And of course, all those odds we just gave out at DraftKings Sportsbook, where right now new customers can bet $5 on a pregame money line bet. Imagine the Nuggets tonight and score $150 in bonus bets if their teams wins. Plus all the great deals that we'll get into right now in a sec. Download the app now and sign up with code DNVR. New customers can make a $5 pregame money line bet on the NBA and score $150 bonus bets if their team wins only at DraftKings Sportsbook, with code DNVR. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Massachusetts, call 800-327-5050. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org. In New York, call 877-8-HOPENY or text HOPENY. In Kansas, call 1-800-522-4700. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino Resort in Kansas, 21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. Eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for offer details. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources.
Bang.
Boom.
All right. So, what's our
Yeah.
dilemma of the day? We've got 3 minutes to decide it.
Well, ball knowers unite. It's SGP time.
SGP time.
Yep.
Let's cook.
Yep.
Make it quick. Make it fast. Make it easy.
Okay, so Nuggets money line. Boom.
Nuggets money line.
You're with me on the Jamal assist.
Jamal assist was one of the best takes I've ever heard in my
Over
life.
5.5. Go Safemans.
Yep.
Okay, let's go Yoke rebounds. That was a consensus. Stick at 13.5. Feels so easy. Like he's averaging.
He had 14
like,
in the first half last
yeah, I
game.
mean, well, and they're playing just like little boys against them. You know, like literal infants might do a better job on the glass against
Dude,
Jokic than who they're.
I think we're
throwing
good right there. It's plus 265.
at. Boomsies.
Boom. There it is. That's our dilemma of the day. That is our SGP of the day. Go Nugs. 8 o'clock tip. It's a long day between now and then, but we'll get there.
Let's go, baby.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
I mean, yeah, it's been a little unfortunate the last few games, but you have to be in the moment, not